Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to the Fool's Errand. First of all, let us load our save. Now, in the previous... Oh, hello. Undo... No, begin again. In fact, this is exactly where I want to be, although I'm now slightly worried that I didn't save some of my progress. Curious. But anyway, this is where I want to be. As it happens, in the previous episode, I tried to solve this using my program. My program that I wrote in the episode before that, I believe it was, in order to solve this particular puzzle. Now, in last week's episode, this didn't work. Over to the program. Right. So this didn't work and I wasn't sure why. Now you might notice this this comment up here. In the intervening week, I went back, I looked at the program, and I found the problem. It was a simple, silly thing. In this one, I had a space here. There's not supposed to be one. I don't know quite how I hallucinated that space, but it got in there and it messed the whole thing up. Get this running, Python 3. There we go. And I checked the output. It looks like there is, in fact, it looked like there were at least two potential solutions. So if we run this output, we get quite a lot. As you can see, lots of output. So let me clear this. Excuse me. And as I mentioned last week, it looked like the word 16 probably came up. So as last week, I'm just going to put a quick check here to filter out, to filter in rather, only those results that have the word 16 in them. So if 16 in working string, save that. Whoops, not clear, run it. Excuse me, sorry. Now, we only have results that have the word 16 in them, which is, as you can see, a much smaller list. And I think we'll find somewhere in here, let's see. There we go. These two, 16-16, which look like plausible results. I'm sorry. It is tempting to look at some of these where the word 6 appears in between, but we don't seem to have any results that actually make sense. It could be that 16 doesn't appear and 6 does, but I have my doubts. This teen bit seems to appear quite a bit. So I'm guessing it's that either of these two will do the job. Pressing button 4167, well, in the order buttons 4167253 or 4167523. So let's try that. Let me rearrange my windows a bit here. And whoops, not that one. Move this one. Just move the selection up to here. There we go. Sorry. So let's try it. I'm guessing from what I know of this game that either of these will work. I suspect that in the Fool's Errand it's the end result that's important, not the exact set of steps to that get you there. Let me just move this so that I can see it. Oh dear, whoops, so I have lost that output. Where is it? Oh, pardon me. I've lost it now. Yeah, there we go, got it. There we go. Right, sorry about that. So 4, 1, 6, 7, Now then we can either do 253 or 523. I'm just going to go with this one since it's here. 2, 3. There you go, 16, 16. Before we continue, let me just switch back. Standard playing scenes. Right, and let's move on. The abandoned cups. Heading up a steep mountain path, he discovered 8 silver goblets abandoned on a rock ledge. Looking about, he spotted a man in a scarlet robe scaling a distant peak. "You have forgotten your cups," the fool cried out. "No, I choose to leave them behind," he shouted back. "I have grown weary of this kingdom. Blind faith is no replacement for true knowledge. I have the mystical 16 and 16 in red. That is all I desire." Leaving the 8 cups where they were, the fool hiked onward. Okay, so what's next? We can gnaw at the chapel a bit more. Oh, clearly it's about cats. Must be. Mog. No? Alright, well, cat. No. There's no E, so it can't be Mew, unfortunately. Too short for coin. There's no I anyway. I don't know whether there isn't some clue amongst all of this. It says, use the clues shown in the picture to find the correct letters. We've had one where you could move your mouse to highlight letters. But I don't see any of that happening here. How many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh. Oh. There are exactly 3 letters missing from this set. Which means maybe the answer is those missing 3 letters. So we have A, we have B, we have C, D, we don't have E. I'll just enter them now, since I don't know what order they should go in. I don't see F, G, H, don't see I either. Just check J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, who me, V, W, X, Y, Z. So right, so E, F and I are the missing letters, and I'm guessing that it's that old-fashioned word phi. At long last we're through this puzzle. Wow. The humbug. Oh, yep, that makes sense. By the side of the road was an elderly gentleman with 6 shiny gold coins. Although why we're reading about a suite, I don't know. Oh well. Judging by his fine silk apparel, he was a man of great means, yet his behaviour was most odd. "Fie," said the man, giving one of his coins to an orphan. "Fie," he repeated, giving another coin to an old woman. When the gentleman approached the fool, however, he was not so generous. "Fie," he snorted in red, not giving any of his remaining coins. "Indeed," the fool huffed. "Well, I do not want one of your coins anyway. Soon I will have the 14 treasures of the world." Oh, this is interesting. Puzzle is undone if the 2 become 1. Okay. Okay, I see. So this is essentially... This is essentially an exercise in reading... in reading depth, basically, and inferring... No, distance. Okay, so it doesn't reset all the way. No, okay, it can reset all the way. That's... Okay, I don't have to keep the mouse button down at least. That's nice. Ooh, okay, so this is tricky. No. Yeah, that's what I thought at first, but I must have missed the way that my mouse... Well, I must have moved my mouse poorly. I guess this one goes, yeah, this way. I'm sort of looking ahead in places to see, there we go, where it looks likely that the line comes out. And I'm glad to say this puzzle actually provides a little bit of leeway in the way that it handles. It doesn't reset immediately if you don't follow exactly. You can sort of slip off a little bit without it resetting, but this is still a little bit anxiety inducing. This is a bit like that old fairground game that in fact maybe not fairground, that's not the right word, that game that I remember from things like School Fates, where you would have a looped piece of wire this way I think, and connected to a buzzer, and you were given a hoop of wire that you had to move along the course of the looped piece of wire. And if your hoop touched the looped piece of wire, which was generally a little bit on the convoluted side, no, oh, we're going this way still, okay, then the circuit would be completed and the buzzer would go off and you would lose. And this feels a lot like that. Takes a bit of concentration. It's an interesting puzzle. That's one of the things that I like about The Fool's Errand. It might not have been entirely apparent from the preceding episodes, in which a lot of the puzzles were fairly standard things. Almost there. About to win. Were fairly standard things for the most part. But there are some, kind of unusual and interesting puzzles in this game. There we go. We did it. Behold the second key of Thoth. Okay, so we missed one. So, flashing lights warning. Okay, so I suppose I'm clicking this thing. I will try to get through this quickly. Sorry about this. I honestly. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Hold on. I'm just print screening that quickly because that looks like a clue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sorry about that. As I said, didn't realize there were going to be flashing lights. Indignant, the fool marched down the road, wondering all the while why he had been unable to locate even one of the 14 treasures. This is the merchant, by the way, sorry. Before long, he came to a merchant seated in front of his shop. The man had 1 silver coin balanced on his head, another in his arms, and 2 more under his feet. Odd. Alas, the man sighed, I have only half a puzzle. And how is 4 a half? The fool inquired. When the puzzle is 8, naturally, he replied sourly. And even in this I've failed. I need the words of the 4 who precede me, highlighted. But why can you not obtain such a simple goal? The fool asked. Because, the man grimaced, if I were to move from this spot, then the 4 that precede me would no longer precede me. Ah, I see your point, the fool was quick to realize. Ah, interesting. I see the humbug has actually been marked as having a clue to the Book of Thoth. Interesting. So I wonder whether one of these will as well eventually. Okay, so what was the children? What was their puzzle? Ah, another of these. All right, let's do that. So let me switch out to solving scene collection. And to start with, you won't be able to see this because it's in the background, but I'm putting OF into my base string, the starting point of our program. So what I'm going to do is click through. Oh, interesting. We're already seeing some words coming out here. Asked, well, Tofo those were. This does. Okay. It looked like E space AR or E CA. Okay. I think I see what that one did. I'm not going to want to use all of the buttons to find out what they do this time. So, bringing this one up again. So we said it's prepends E space ARE, I think. E space ARE plus, and then at the end adds CA. I'm just going to check that quickly. Oops, I stopped that again. Sorry, I wasn't ready. So we have OF now. E space ARE, there's our OF CA. Okay, good. That's fair. 2. Looks like it prepends AST space. We might be missing some stuff, but let's try it like this. Oops, I'm missing my inverted commas. There we go. Sorry that you can't see the game very well. In fact, let me try something here. There we go. There, now you should be able to see everything. Excellent. Right. So, oops. So begin again. 3 looks like it prepended W and appended RE. So 3 prepended W and appended RE. Okay. We may be missing some substitutions or something, but hopefully not. Let's see. This appended SE space W. That was button 4. SEW. Oops. Let me just double check. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether it prepended that W in button 3, but it looks like it did. How many buttons do we have? 6, so we don't need a 7th button. That's fine. Okay, so button 5. Okay, similarly, just prepends HE space L and appends space though. He loved though. And button 6. Oh, Toffo. Which is maybe some sort of mascot. Right. What do we say? Right, okay. So that'll be plus HO. Oops, not high. Ho. Land ho. Okay. And then we don't need button 7 to be in the button list. But that's harmless. Keep leaving it there in our button names is harmless. But we don't want to check for 16 anymore. So that should, I think, now work. So let me move this back in so we can see what we're doing. Wait, what? I've already moved it back in on my screen. It's so that you can see what it's doing. So let's run it. And now, this time we're looking for something that looks like actual English. But, well, I mean, I suppose 16 is English. This looks like it's probably a fragment of a sentence or something like that. Probably beginning with V. I'm guessing the last, judging by what we're seeing here, the last we, no, that doesn't, I don't think this is working, so let's skim past this lot. Oh, I'm guessing, I think it's going to be we are the last of those who care, perhaps. So let's see if we can find that. You see, we can see it coming, starting to take form there. Hui le artist of Hokes W. Thor. I think I heard that in a Conan novel once, didn't I? Yeah. Hum hum hum. Hum hum hum. We've moved away from it now, but we might come back to those we's. Yep, there's one. No. I mean, now that we have a good idea of what it is, we could probably just search for the string, but yeah, let's do it this way. I think this is perhaps a little more interesting. Well, there's an argument that it's a little wiser to do it the other way. Yeah, you know what? Let me do that. So I'm going to go back to the code. I'm going to add another if statement. Because what we're really looking for here is not the string itself, in a sense, but rather the steps to get the string. So we're going to say, so what do we say? We are the last of those who care. That is what I think it comes to. So let's clear this, rerun it. Oh, no. Interesting. Let's try starting it with we are the last. What did I? Oh, I left out the colon rather. Sorry about that. No. Okay, what about just we are? Not VR. We are space. No? Really? Interesting. I could have gotten something wrong here, of course. Maybe I should double check the effect of those buttons. Because this looks a lot like it's supposed to turn up we are the last of those who care. Which suggests to me that I've made a mistake somewhere in my buttons. So, having Tofo 5 gives us that. Which is, oh, I missed out another space. That's, yeah, maybe that was the problem. There was a missing space there. All right, well, let's try that. No, what did I have it searching for? We are, okay. Well, there may be more such errors. Let's keep going. Oh, sorry, you can't see the game. Let's move this out of the way. There we go. So, also, I've moved the game out of my way. There we go. So, he lof the becomes the lof the ho. So T, yep. Yeah, that looks correct to me. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay, so he lof the becomes he lof the, so that's button 4, is it? Yes, 4. So, yep, we add that, so that looks correct. He lof tho becomes we lof Thor. That's button 3. Okay. Yeah, that looks correct, unless there isn't a space there, is there? No. Okay. So that looked correct. So he lof tho becomes AST space. What is this? Button 2. Yeah, AST space looks right. Begin again. He lof tho becomes this thing. Button 1. E space ARE. Yeah, then he lof tho. Okay. So that, honestly, that looks right to me. Hum. That's annoying. What am I getting wrong here then? Off CW becomes that. Wait, what? Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. I don't think that button 5 actually introduces that space at the end there. I think that came from somewhere else. Yeah. Oh, I wonder. So... yes, button 6 actually adds a space at the beginning, I think. If I'm reading this correctly. So, with that, let's try... oops. Let's try our program again. Ah, this is looking more promising. Almost. I'm missing a space somewhere. Whatever added the C either adds a space there, or whatever added the O adds a space there. That's tricky. Okay, so that C was added by button 1. So we can test that easily enough. No space added before the C. Pardon me. So what adds button 4? I wonder. So button 4, what's that? And then let me look through this. Oh, sorry, I've hidden the game again. I see button 6 adds HO, so I'm guessing that will make that who. I think there's a space there. So if we look for something that adds something at the end, like button 3 adds RE at the end. There's a space there. There is in fact a space in button 6. So with that, reset the game and clear this and run that, and there, voila, we are the last of those who care is 254613. Whoops, I am pressing the wrong thing. Sorry if you heard that dinging. Right, so let's go to the game. Sorry, I heard voices. I think a call might have come in downstairs, so excuse me if I have to mute for a little while. Right, so what was that answer? 254613. 254613. We are the last of those who care. Let me switch back to the... At the next house, this is the couple. At the next house, a young couple stood on the porch, drinking a toast from 2 crystal wine glasses. "Here's to my dearest love," the man toasted. "And here's to peace between our kingdoms," the woman replied. "And congratulations and best wishes respectively," said the fool. "You have been recently married, then?" "Yes," the young man affirmed. "We are the last of those who care," in red. "You see," the young woman pointed out, "he is a wand and I am a cup. Our union will bring peace to the land." "Will this restore your kingdom's lost treasures?" the fool asked. "That is the work of the devil in despair," highlighted. She cursed. "It is sad that their words must be spoken with ours, but as you can see, our friends do not share our concern." So what is their puzzle? Ladies enjoy and perhaps favour odd rowdy jigs of yore," thought the fool. Okay, so it's a crossword type puzzle, isn't it? Use the clue shown in the picture to find the correct letters and then enter those letters into the blank boxes. Just double checking that there aren't any hidden letters or anything. Doesn't look like it. So I'm guessing, yeah. So we have ladies enjoy and perhaps favour and odd rowdy jigs of yore. Probably these 3 words, I would guess. So ladies, gals, is going to end in an S presumably. Joy and perhaps favor. Like, an odd rowdy jigs of yore. But there's no space for an S there. So how does that work? Nice, I'm not sure. No clues in here. Maybe I'm wrong about it being a crossword style puzzle? I'm not sure. It is curious. It is curious. I mean, it reads like a crossword puzzle. Ladies enjoy and perhaps favour odd rowdy jigs of yore. Why do I keep wanting to say gigs? I'm going to come back to it, I think. We've actually filled out quite a lot by this point, by the way. Nothing new in any of that. We don't want to touch the High Priestess yet. Let's go to Justice. Oh no, it's this thing. I do not like this puzzle. Especially because it looks like there are 2 layers to it. That's not helping my feelings about it. Okay, that resets. It doesn't work. I think I might actually look up a solution to this one just because I really don't like this puzzle and it's not one that I'm likely to programmatically figure out. I mean, there probably is a way of doing it, but it's not a problem a puzzle, so to speak, a programming logic puzzle, so to speak, that I find particularly interesting. So let's just move on to somewhere else, like the Hermit. Oof, flashing lights. You know what? That's perhaps one for me to do offline because of the flashing lights. What was Judgment? Okay. Oh right, it's one of these. Yeah, let's do that. So I was thinking after the last of these that maybe the way to do it is to concentrate on one side at a time. Looking for promising elements. You see, that looks like it might be the start of, say, an E. Yeah, you see, there's part of an E, it looks to me. So if I can find, in fact, that looks like part of a Z. Let's keep that in mind. So if we can find the way to remove that. We still have a bit here. Do we have anything that will rid us of it? Without breaking the whole thing, of course. See that? I feel like that's probably part of it, in fact. Just see if there's anything else that affects those regions. Yeah, there we go, like that. So moving on to the middle, we saw something around here somewhere that looked like, yeah, part of a Z. Go. Oh, there we go, that looks good. And then we move on to this part. Yep, that looks like it might be part of a C. There we go, EZC. The fool scurried down the road. This is the chant, sorry. The school. Wow. The fool scurried down the road and discovered the ruins of a once great village. On a stained marble bench sat a blindfolded woman with 2 rusty swords held in her crossed arms. EZC, in red. She murmured over and over again. Pardon me, the fool began, but is this the road to the Queen's castle? Seek the family who departs by boat, the woman whispered, in highlighted. Oh, will they know the way? He inquired further. EZC, the woman repeated, over and over again. Ah, it's one of these. Yep, we're switching letters again. We don't have a hint this time, but that's fine. I think we can probably figure it out. For example, a single letter is probably an A or an I. At the start of the letter, I'm going to guess I, which means this is probably A. So our I's and A's may be correct. This is it's. Let's see if, whoops, let's see if that works. This looks like the start of something. Oh, that looks like this. So that's not S. This is not its. We'll have to come back to that. Now what? T's are likely correct, I's are likely correct. Which is interesting because unless this isn't this, but it's something like ship. No, but that makes that something else. I'm gonna stick with this for now. Curiosity. What does that do? Yeah. I'm surprised that none of these then are the. What works in 3 letters before A? I-T-A-O-U. I don't think this works, which means that it's likely that our T is wrong. So maybe that is S. Ooh, that's not nice. I'm guessing that's probably ship then. ISO standard. That doesn't really work either. Unless I'm missing something, which is entirely plausible. Well, you know what? V is a likely 3-letter word to appear at some point. So let's try putting V into a number of these. See, that looks like it could be 3. So that tells me that that wasn't this or ship. Yeah, you see, there's another V. So that seems very likely to me. So, okay, so our T, H, and E are probably correct. I'd guess our I is probably correct, but I wouldn't like to swear to that. Just swap them around. C. Maybe that's way. No, that doesn't make any sense to me. No. H is probably correct. Our E's are likely to correct, so that's probably correct. Sheep. Cheer. Oh, that's probably other. The other. So O, so that's probably correctly a W, a double O. That is. This looks like I should be able to see it. maybe that's stood. Oh, that could be one. Paint, maybe. Three cust. M's probably not right. Oh, that's words. Three cust. I paint. Wheel. Well, that's not necessarily a W. In fact, it's almost very unlikely to be a W. I'm guessing that's correct. I'm guessing that's probably correct. So S-I, sir. But ream doesn't make much sense. S-I, sip. Theme doesn't make, no. We want paint there. Rowdy? Not sure about that. What else might be? 6? Oh yes, that's supposed to be 3. That's W. If that's W, then that, yeah, so that's probably not I. What happens if we make that an A? Oh, and I saw, yes, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, so that's not paint then. Something stood near the something, and I saw 3 something words, one atop the other. This is pyramids. Okay. Oh, and this is, okay, so mystical. Okay, I'm guessing giant wheel. A giant wheel stood near the pyramids, and I saw 3 mystical words, one atop the other. The dream. Venturing further down the road, the fool entered a desecrated temple, and within, a pale man lay asleep on the stone slab of an ancient crypt. By his side was a long jewelled sword, and on the floor were 3 others. "Who are you?" the man shouted, reaching for his weapon. "Just a fool in a place where he does not belong," he quickly explained. Slowly, the man lowered his sword and lay back down. "I have had this one dream night after night," he sighed. "A giant wheel stood near the pyramids, and I saw 3 mystical words, one atop the other, all highlighted. A voice told me that these words were of great importance, but alas, every time I awaken, I cannot remember what they were." Then the man drifted back into slumber. Oh, it's another of these. I don't feel like doing another of these just now, so let's come back to it. Let's go to the hermit. Oops. Let's go, I said, to the hermit. Oh, I forgot the hermit we're avoiding. Let's try the tower instead. Oh, it's one of these. These are nice and easy. So that's a good one to work with, I think. Whoops. Let's see. Top of the moon. Top of the mooning to you. My apologies to anyone Irish. Let's move that there, because I think, no, I think, oh, that goes there, right, good. Yeah, not convinced of that. But I think, oops, not what I meant to do. I want to click that there. Hold on. Oh, well, that's handy. So if we move that there, does that match any of this? I don't think so. Okay. Oops. Yeah, that looks right to me. That's not right though. That looks... okay, that doesn't work there. Oh, but there's a face here. Okay, so we're looking for... Yeah, I think... Okay, so let's move this up here. Let's move that across there, that across there. So I think that this goes... one more. Here with that there. There we go. Not that. That. That, yes. No, not quite sure where that goes yet. Hum. Oh, that goes there, I believe. In fact, that looks correct. And I think that looks correct. Yes, there we go. No. This one? Yes, that's right. Okay, so that's good. This one is not yet right, I think. That looks more like it. Yes, there we go. And I'm guessing this is up here. In fact, that doesn't look quite right to me. That over there. Ah, that looks like it follows that. Oops. Yeah, that looks about right. You know what? This doesn't look right to me. I think... There we go. And we got it. The thief. The dark project. Fearing for his life, he dashed down the slope and stumbled into a man sneaking off in the same direction. With a loud clatter, the 7 swords in his arms fell to the ground. "All is lost," the fool shouted. "Another war is at hand." "Quiet," the man whispered. "They will hear you. Is it your desire to be hanged for thievery?" The fool shook his head nervously. "Well then, be silent," he continued, retrieving the stolen swords. "If a new battle is to begin, then my enemies will have to fight it with 7 less weapons. The magic word RW in red has given me the power of stealth, but it is the last of its kind, highlighted, and has to be used wisely. Now I must be off." As the man darted into the shadows, the fool kept to the path and went as far away as his legs could take him. Ah, ooh, interesting. To solve this puzzle, find the hidden letters below. Okay. Now, I'm not seeing a lot, so I'm wondering whether the letters are hidden in the image. Yes, there we go. Ha ha ha. Thought it might have been one of those. So I take no care. No what? I take no... Oh, credit. I take no credit for this. Okay. Well, might help if I type this correctly. For this. Done. Nice and easy. Pausing for a moment to rest, he noticed a nearby soldier gathering the 5 fallen swords from a host of fleeing warriors. "How is it that one unarmed man can so easily defeat 5? the fool asked. "I take no credit for this," the man replied somberly. "My comrades were stricken with a sudden madness and abandoned their posts to search the land for 4 mystic spells, highlighted, that will restore 4 of the world's lost treasures. I tried to reason with them, but alas, they could not be swayed." This is indeed ill news, the fool realized. "I must make haste if I'm to outdo the efforts of 5. I'm not sure that was the conclusion that the guy was getting at, but you know, never mind. Okay, and we have another of these. In fact, this bit's done for us already. That's nice. Oh, look, I see pointy shoes. Go. Looks like it fits there. Where is our fool's cap? No, I didn't think that was part of that. If we want a fool's cap, we might want some paper. Not seeing him, oddly. Maybe he's at the top of the page somewhere? We'll dump him up here for now. Let's see if we can assemble this fellow. Ah, there we go. That's looking promising. we also have what looks like part of a horse here. Yeah, there's quite a lot of detail in here. It's hard to be entirely sure of what goes where. No, that's not it. Move that there. In fact, I'm going to move this guy here for now. Can I find his arm is the question. That looks, yeah, that looks, oh, I see. These are the reins of the horse. Okay. Sorry, I want to move that. Not quite sure what that bit is. Oh, was that? I think that might have been the horse's head. I didn't actually notice that. So I'm thinking that goes there, that goes there, which means we're looking for a bit of mane, which actually, this almost completes the pattern, but it's not actually correct. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for there. That looks like, yeah, the horse's body. I'm not seeing anything else. I'm guessing a horse. Oh no, wait. There, that looks like it continues the line. So if we, no, come on, put that down. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, there we go. Not sure what that is right now. Just yet. Whoops. No. That looks like the back of the horse. Yep. Do we have one with a little bit of mane at the bottom right is what I want to know. Just this little sparkle here. Wonder whether our fool doesn't fit in. No, that doesn't look right at all. No, I think then that this guy goes here. Our fool likely goes somewhere like that, with that there, yes. That makes sense, good. And that's part of his arm. It looks like maybe he has some armor on or some such thing. And that's the feather in our fool's cap. Good, so now we're getting somewhere. Oh, there, that looks like that sparkle of mane, yes. So now we have a big chunk of blue water, which is the tricky thing. But we have this reflection of RW below our fool, which means it probably reflects something that's there. So that goes there. That's something at least. This, yeah, is part of this, so there's no ship there. So we don't want something that has a bit of, but this does have ship. Okay, so that's helpful. Maybe that one? No. No. Possibly that. Oh, that was actually the correct one that we happened to swap into place there. Good. I think that goes there. This jumble is, there we go. 3 ships. Soon a great ocean appeared over the horizon, and on its shores the fool met a tall man with 3 wooden staffs. It is an omen of ill, the man uttered gravely. Oh, the fool commented, walking closer. 3 ships approach from the south, he continued. I fear that it is a surprise attack by the swords. Though I possess the sacred RW in red, I am helpless to prevent them from landing. And with that he jumped on his horse and galloped off. I am the first of 6, highlighted, he shouted back. Next you must seek he who chases a fish, highlighted. The fool scratched his chin thoughtfully. Well, that should be an easy task, he realized, skipping a stone across the water. If all I have to do is locate a fisherman. Oh, it's this puzzle. I like this. See, we're actually in the puzzle now. We can return to scroll. If we return to scroll, there we go, we're back. But we begin the puzzle just by hovering over this thing, and now it keeps running from us. But I have an idea. I think I remember the solution to this. If I can chase you up here and then go here. Oh. that would work. Ah. It's a direction that it doesn't respond to. Try spamming it. Yep, that just took us back to the merchant. Who was that? 3 ships, there we go. I don't know. I'm going to return to the scroll and leave it for now. I'm going to see what the lover's puzzle was. Oh, alright. So this is the fool paused to reflect upon the incidents of his journey. So there are 22 words here, all related to stuff from the story. Now, we've probably missed some stuff, but since it's all card names and I'm relatively familiar with it, I think we can do it. For example, here's the High Priestess. There's the Hanged Man. The Empress. Oops. No, the Empress. The World. The Star. I feel like there should be one in here. Oh, there's the Devil. Oh, there's our fool himself. The Emperor. Strength. The Chariot. The Sun. The Snookel. You remember the Snookel, don't you? No? Oh, all right. Oh, the Lovers. 10 to go, so I'm guessing we've done all the horizontal, so let's move to the vertical and find Justice. Go through this for great justice. I feel like that's something, but maybe it's not. Oh, but there's the Hierophant. I'm mistaken, so that's probably not one. The Wheel. Oh, sorry, Wheel of Fortune to be specific. Judgment. Death. Oh, the Hermit. Temperance. Jazz. No? Oh. Apparently Jazz isn't a tarot card. Okay. 3 left. I do feel like I've missed somewhere to the left there. Oh, the Tower. Whoops. Does not end in an F. The Moon. The Magician. And that's it. Oh, sorry if you heard that ping. That was for me. The Singer. And I think we'll end on this one today. He rested by the side of a dirt road and carefully unrolled the parchment. A sudden breeze whispered through the rushes. A gale whispered through the trees. Whistled through the cheese. Egg Lee Och in red. Egg Lee Och, a voice sang. The fool looked up and saw a young man carrying 10 oaken staffs. That is a strange song that you sing, he began. I've never heard such words before. It is a spell to It is a spell to ward off strangers, the boy shouted rudely. These are evil times and my mission cannot be delayed. Oh, then I beg your pardon, the fool apologized. I did not know. Ah, are your eyes blind? But as I said, let us save. Return to the whoops. Yeah. Let us save and quit here for today. Furthermore, I have noticed that the VODs of these videos haven't been attracting many views, so I may not continue this game next week. We may have something new for next week. Nevertheless, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've been enjoying playing it. Stay well. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.